Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning into another Supatease video. And if you didn't know, I'm currently underway with a 2400 challenge, the Gladiator Challenge, which is to get 2400 arena rating on all classes in this season of Shadowlands. And I was struggling for a bit here with my Fury Warrior specifically until I stumbled upon a composition that is bordering immortality, a peculiar and odd combination of specializations that was really unexpected, but surprisingly potent. And the composition was Outlaw Rogue, Fury Warrior, and Restoration Druid. Although I do think the healer is interchangeable and there may be better options, but this is the healer that we were running with at this time. Currently with this build, you run an Impending Victory build, which means you're dropping Stormbolt to get more healing. It is very important that you get the conduit that also enhances your Victory Rush or your Impending Victory heal. This is going to make you so durable. I went from flopping like a fish to just deflecting the world. I was just bulletproof. There's nothing that they could do to hurt me. And there's a lot of compositions rolling around with Destruction Warlocks. I'm scoffing at them. I had one game where I think my partner went down, but I stayed alive for like another 2 to 3 minutes with my healer against 2 Warlocks. And in this game specifically, you're going to see the power of that sustainability. You can take all of that self-healing and lose all the CC because the Outlaw Rogue is going to bring all of the stun locks and all the crowd control for you. So you can just focus on keeping your high slaughterhouse stacks on target to reduce incoming healing, as well as just heal yourself with your Impending Victory. So right off the bat, you want to make sure that you're getting to full rage and getting stacks of your slaughterhouse as soon as possible. I think it was this game that we decided to try a new strategy, which was split DPS, where the Outlaw Rogue would be on one Warlock and I would be on the other, and this was going to be our strategy against double caster. You can see the pressure that we're already putting out here onto this Warlock, getting them down to 20%. We switch targets to the other Warlock for a moment, trying to get our slaughterhouse stacked up onto that target to reduce the incoming healing and prevent their recovery. And this is where the healing comes in. Watch our health. I'm going to get blasted down by multiple Chaos Bolts, Impending Victory, which is going to apply a heal over time effect, and I'm just going to be able to heal myself to full, tanking Chaos Bolt after Chaos Bolt after Chaos Bolt. And after we've survived all those Chaos Bolts, we can just stun lock the targets, go right back to attacking and building up pressure to try and run the healer out of mana. And having such a bolstered amount of stamina with the Outlaw Rogue, honor talents that give them 20% more stamina. Look, my rogue just took, I think, 2 Chaos Bolts to the face. They've still got 40% remaining health, and they're just immediately going to be going back to full. I've got my Impending Victory. Gonna pop that, heal myself back to full, reflect a Chaos Bolt, tank a couple other ones. Doesn't really matter. I'm basically just taking a sun bath in Chaos Bolts at this point because this build is so potent and powerful against this. And I'm really excited to try this composition again because I think this is probably one of the easiest compositions to push rating with at the moment. So if you are any of these specializations, a Fury Warrior, Outlaw Rogue, or a healer, and you've not given this composition a try and you've been struggling, especially with all the meta compositions like Destruction Warlock, you really do need to give it a go because you'll see time and time again that it's so self-sustainable. We're just chilling. We're just attacking away at our target, watching the Holy Priest slowly run out of mana, watching the Holy Priest get blinded every minute and 10 seconds. So even if they are able to hold on to their mana, they're going to be crowd controlled, kidney shot on their trinket, and we're just focused on maxing out our damage on basically whatever we can hit or looks good. That Warlock's got a shield, so I'm going to hit the other Warlock, I guess. Who really cares? I'm just going to max out my damage and force as many cooldowns as possible to run the Priest out of mana. Now, in this position, we're going to get Mortal Cold, which is usually the setup for a lot of damage, but they're actually just so terrified they can't even get it going at this point. They're just dropping Demonic Gateways and struggling to survive. You can really see there really hasn't been any huge pressure points. Right here, we're getting Chaos Bolted again. We're going to pop Enraged Regen, and here's the double Chaos Bolt. Watch us pop our health. Impending Victory. Boom. We're back up to full health. Chaos Bolt's coming in. I'm healing through them. I don't care about your Chaos Bolts. Like, you are not hurting me on this Fury Warrior. I absolutely loved this build. I did not know that combining the talent Impending Victory with the conduit that enhances a Victory Rush was going to be so good, but it was in fact very powerful, especially with Enraged Regen on top of that to get your Bloodthirst heals. If you're running with a Holy Priest to reduce the cooldown, you're getting even more healing. Now you can see both Warlocks down at half. We're having a bit of a race like Lord of the Rings with Gimli and Legolas, like who's going to be able to take out whose Warlock first, who's going to be able to win the race. Looks like I'm going to be able to win the race on my Warlock, but shortly after, the other Warlock is going to be down into the dirt and dusted as well. And this composition was super fun. By the end of this session, we did manage to get up to 2100 in one day. So I was very happy with that because, like I said, I've been pretty hard stuck on a few characters, and this seemed to be the composition that allowed me to break through that plateau. So I wanted to share it with you, show you what it was capable of in this video, and hopefully you can take something away with it. Because right now the meta's kind of been locking itself in, and I've been trying to battle against it. And this is one of the compositions that I've come up with as an option. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And do remember, if you want to stay up to date with news and patch changes, everything World of Warcraft, so you don't miss a beat and you can stay ahead of the competition, hit the subscribe button, because I do bring those patch note changes and updates to the channel basically in real time whenever they're posted out here. So if you want that information, this is a great resource for that. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to follow along, twitch.tv/Supatease, and I'm going to be streaming my gladiator pushes there on all classes. Other than that, thank you once again, and I will catch you in the next video.